Hello friends, how are you? My name is Corbin Reed and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you part 2 of my decorating series. Actually this is part 3. I'm going to be taking you through my entryway and show you how I style it, and my small entryway and show you how I style it. And I'm also going to be taking you up into my bedroom and my hallway and show you how I style it there for Christmas with different natural, organic decorations with a little pop of whimsy. So if that sounds good to you, then please just keep on watching. Starting off in my entryway, I have this basically console. It's a vintage console that I sanded down and stained. So that is what I use my entryway to hold items. I'm just putting some coffee table books down in this 10-inch travertine bowl, which is my favorite buy from 2023. I have it listed down below and it's on sale now for $15, so grab it if you can for the value. It's incredible. And then I have some Norfolk pine stems, this Pottery Barn fluted vase, which I love, and this Santa with some iron metal reindeer that I picked up last year. I just think it creates a really fun vignette in the entryway and gives you an idea of what you are going to experience when you walk through the rest of the house. And then I'm adding these twig lights, which are great because they plug in, and I have them attached to a smart plug. So they turn off via my phone, but they're set on a timer. So every night around 5 o'clock they turn on, and every night around 11 o'clock they turn off. And I like that they're plug-ins because the batteries, I have a lot of battery operated lights in my house for Christmas time, so this is one that I don't have to worry about, and they just consistently shine bright. And I love the twig lights because they blend really well in with the branches. On my stairs, I am using the Norfolk pine stems. I picked these up last year because I have so many stairs. I picked up a bunch, so these are all 6-foot garlands, and I'm just using floral wire to attach them to my steps, and I think I used a total of like 5. I did not go all the way up. I just went up until the wall sort of cuts the visual line of the step off, and then layered the rest on top of that sort of a single line that I created there to make them look fuller. You do have to fluff these out, and if you have the stems as well, I've seen people do that and it makes them look great. I think next year I will mix in and incorporate a different species, maybe like a eucalyptus or a cedar, because I do love this garland, but it can look a little bit thinner than the others. So after I added the fairy lights, I'm adding this wood beaded garland from Hearth and Hand. This is a part of their collection from last year, but they also have a similar one in a lighter color this year, which I will leave linked down below. And then I have this Sherpa stocking and this red knit stocking. The Sherpa stocking is from Creative Co-op on Amazon, and the red knit stocking, I believe I picked up from Wayfair last year. I will have similar ones linked down below. And then again, I'm using more of these rustic bells and from Amazon and that beautiful burgundy velvet ribbon. I believe that's the 1.5 inch or 2-inch ribbon, but I just love how thick it is. And that completes the look for the entryway stairwell. The last thing I did was just tie a nice big bow on the front of the bells. And I love that when you walk in to the entryway, you just get this nice little punch of Christmas on the steps there. It's right in your face when you walk in the door. Now moving over to these sconces on my wall, those are actually battery operated sconces that I adore, and I did DIY those lampshades with a vintage fabric. If you'd like to see how I did that, I will leave that link down below. But I created also my own swag by cutting off some extra off of a garland that I put on my mantle. This is a cedar garland from Hobby Lobby. And then I mixed in a little bit of just a cedar stem, a different cedar stem that I had that was a hearth and hand stem. And I just bunched it all together with floral wire. And then as you could see previously there, I strung some bells that I picked up from Etsy. They're these really adorable, tiny, distressed, vintage looking bells. And I just strung them onto the burgundy ribbon, and I am just going over the tops there, just kind of camouflaging them and tying them in a bow on top of the swag that I created. And I didn't have to spend, $25 on swag. You can just cut some off of a garland. And that cedar garland that I have on my mantle is from Hobby Lobby. It's so full, so I had no problem cutting some off. You do not miss it. That is an excellent garland. And I just love the look that this creates on the light fixture. It's kind of just an unexpected pop of Christmas. And when the lights are on in the hallway, it's just another cozy element and another welcoming element when you walk in the door. So I will be sure to leave those little bells linked down below. Those are great. You can put them in a bowl. You can use them the way I use them, by tying them on a ribbon and putting them on some swag. There's just so many different ways that you can use those to decorate. So I highly recommend picking them up. They come in like a cluster of, 15. So you can use them in so many different places. And I also love those sconces. I will leave those linked down below. They stay on for a very long time, so you're not constantly having to recharge them, which is a plus. Moving on to my bedroom, I'm just starting with this blank slate. I don't show my bedroom a ton. I love this slip-covered bed from Wayfair. I do believe it is on sale right now. So I'm just starting off with this waffle knit blanket, some silk pillows, and then I'm adding in these cozy knit throw pillows from Pottery Barn, which I invested in last year. I actually want one more just to sort of complete that 3, because I always have those 3 pillows on my bed, but I love the texture that they add, and it's just a nice subtle pop of winter on my bed, and they are so soft. And then this is a buy from this year that I adore. This is the Eddie Bauer plaid 100% cotton duvet cover. So I have my down feather duvet in there, and I just love the colors. It's a nice, warm burgundy red with a little bit of like green checkers. And as you can see, it's reversible. So when you fold it down, you get a nice different pattern on the other side. You can put it either way. I just prefer the plaid on this side. And I like Christmas sheets, but you don't really see them. That's why I thought a duvet cover would be so much more fun. And then this velvet moss green quilt is gorgeous. I invested in this last year. It's from Pottery Barn. They still have it available. I will leave all of this linked down below, but it is on sale right now for under $150, and it is so beautiful, you guys. I mean, it's great for Christmas, but it's just great for the colder seasons. And I love that the green is almost so green that it's black. Like, I looked so hard to find this color, and I was so excited when Pottery Barn had it, and it's excellent quality, and it's a hand-stitched quilt. I also put these lamb's fur bolster pillows from Amazon on my bed as well, which are also still available, and I will leave link down below. They're so soft and so cozy, and just add that extra texture to my bed. And then I'm just adding some stems that are from Target last year into this gorgeous white ceramics antique vase. I do love to use white ceramics in the winter time. It just feels festive. And then, of course, I want to be able to feel like it's festive in my room, and twinkly lights always do that for me. So those are on a timer, and they come on around 5 o'clock every night. And then I just stuck some pussy willows in there as well, just to add some texture from Hobby Lobby. And then this is my second floor hallway. So once you come up from the entryway, you walk into this hallway and then the 2 bedrooms there. And I have this gorgeous chocolate sheepskin, basically love seat in my hallway. I sit there sometimes to do laundry. And then this vintage Calcutta marble pedestal that I picked up from an estate sale, but I did do some digging for you all online. So if you're looking for something like that, I found some that are nicely priced on eBay and a couple other places. I'll leave them linked down below. And I'm just adding a couple snow globes and Christmas trees to the pedestal. I just thought it would be a little fun vignette to put there in the corner. And I do have it sort of backlit with one of those floor lights, which I'll also leave linked down below. They add such a nice ambiance, and especially because this hallway has no windows. This is a wreath that I picked up, a Norfolk pine wreath that I believe I picked up from Michael's. I believe similar ones linked down below. All of my Norfolk pine wreaths I actually got off of Etsy. This one is sold out, but I will link the other Norfolk pine wreaths that I used that are very similar and actually real touch from a seller on Etsy that are less than the A-floral wreaths that are Norfolk pine. And I just added some twinkly lights and a burgundy bow just to keep the consistency going. I'll probably end up putting some ornaments in that bowl there, that vintage African bowl there, which I love. I have moss in there right now. And that'll pretty much be it for the hallway. Just when you walk from one side to the other, I wanted it to feel like Christmas in there. And I do have this little laundry nook here where we keep all of our linens and everything. And I just kept it simple. I have this antique copper single taper candle holder, which I keep there year round. I just love the look of it, with this small wood pedestal from Target, and then this vintage ceramic clay pot. And I just put some juniper stems in there. It's a subtle touch, but I do love it. And then that painting is actually a vintage thing that I picked up from the flea market. And that is it for my Christmas decorating. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to follow me over there at storydesign_ with Corbin Reed. I have so enjoyed doing this Christmas series of decorating. There is more to come, but I have spent the past year learning so much DIY, learning so much woodworking, learning all these things, and I'm excited because putting all the Christmas decorations in these spaces, like the bedroom, which I've done DIY in, this entryway, which I did this entire picture frame molding wall, and all this shelf behind me and all of that, our whole living room where I did the built-ins, like the kitchen, I've touched everything. There are a couple spaces I haven't touched yet though, a few spaces that I am going to be DIYing in next year. So it's just fun to put the dot the I's and cross the T's off this year with Christmas decorations, because it feels like I'm celebrating all these spaces that I work so hard on. So I hope you enjoyed this Christmas decorating series. It is not over. I do have a couple hosting style decorating things coming up. I'm going to do a tablescape, and I'm also going to I'm throwing a Christmas cocktail party, so I'm going to walk you through some of the things I'm doing for that if you want some inspiration for holiday parties that you're throwing this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming uploads, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!